Man, I hope you're ready for chapter 17. So, Train and Bad Guy are having this incredible battle, right? And Train finally turns the tables on him a little bit, and the bad guy is like, whoa. And then, of course, we can't just have a resolution at that moment in time, right? Because then the story would be over. Like, clearly, this bad guy is being set up to be like a world ending threat. We're clearly going to encounter him again. Like, you can't just end the story here. So, part of the building collapses. And so, Train plummets. He's fallen. Rinslet jumps after him. She's got like a cable, like, you know, like a Batman gadget, right? Like shoots out like a grappling hook or something. Snap. I don't know how that did not like just completely like rip her arm out of the socket. They actually revisit that injury later. Good continuity. But she saves his bacon. Train is unconscious at this point. Let me flip over because I kind of just want to show that look of pain on her face right there as she's like dangling. That's rough, man. So the woos are still going, which that should tell you that the cops are here. Well, the cops run into those armed guards that the bad guys put at the base of the tower. So cop number one, he's like 24 or something, young guy. He suddenly gets molested by a high schooler, because wow. And then they all just kind of immediately die because, whoops. Because look at that. Like, she just breathes fire. What the frick, dude? Of course, she's not the only one. They got this huge dude here. He's just like crunch, crunch, crushing people's heads. And then there's a third guy who I don't actually see like what he does. He just kind of like stands around and looks cool. So, you know, if you can get the gig, take it. If somebody will pay you money to go hang out with a bunch of people and look cool, look menacing, like, psh, you would be a silly Billy not to take it, not to go for that and get that dough. He's clearly doing it. He's clearly taking the money and running. Sven and Eve are on their way. Yada yada. Things build up to a climax. What's going to happen? How long are they going to dangle from that wire? Is Train going to wake up? Is the bad guy going to get up and come after them? You have to look in the book. I ain't going to show you the last part of the chapter. You should look for yourself. But as kind of the climax and then the immediate like aftermath of the climax of that fight, it's a very satisfying chapter. The sheer act of plummeting off of a building and then being saved. Number one, Rinslet is incredible because she had like Train was way over here and she's like way over here. She had to sprint after him and jump off. That's frankly incredible. That's freaking amazing stuff. Like that's superhuman. Even though she's a normal human, she has pushed herself to the limit. And I like the fact that she got hurt when that cable snapped too. Because in real life, that's like a dislocated shoulder or something. So even just acknowledging that there's an injury that can happen to somebody shows that while this person's doing amazing things and is a big actiony superstar type person, hey, maybe that's going a little far. They're still human. They're still mortal. Kind of like in the fight against the bad guy, Train got cut to pieces. He got cut to ribbons, man. The reason he fell, the reason all that happened, and she had to go diving off after him, is because he was exhausted. He was worn out. He was Kaputsky. He's unconscious when she catches him. Even people with superhuman powers who work for an evil organization are still mortal. You gotta like it. Even with all his super reflexes and stuff, man, he met his match and the bad guy met his match. And I didn't really go into it in the last chapter, but Train was able to have that good effect, that kind of get out of trouble because of help from Sven. So it all ties together, man. Everybody did their part. Everybody contributed to make this a great sequence. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.